Jambo. Hello. Hola. Shikamo. Namaskar bhai sahab. Bonjour. Ni hao. Konnichiwa. Guten Tag. Salve. Shalom. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Nikwaramogi. My name is George, but I go by the Fishmonger Stories. Thank you for tuning in. We want to thank you from wherever we are watching from. We want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for watching. First things first, don't forget to subscribe to Fishmonger Stories, like, leave a comment, and share these stories. When you go to our playlist, please share Fishmonger Stories for children. Share Fishmonger Stories for teenagers. Share Fishmonger Stories for adults. Share African riddles. Share African proverbs. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are. If you're watching from United States, we say thank you very much. Our numbers have gone up in the United States. If you're watching from UK, we want to say thank you very much. Our numbers have gone up wherever you're watching from. Our numbers have gone up in Greece. Thank you, Greece, for watching. Tell me where you're watching from so I can get a flag of your country. Thank you, China. We can't forget you from where you're watching from. We can't forget our brothers in Mexico. Thank you for watching Fishmonger Stories. Tell me where you're watching from so I can get a flag of your country. And from the bottom of our hearts, we want to say thank you. Of course, thank you. Our brothers from Canada, thank you for watching Fishmonger Stories. Thank you for watching. Thank you, hola, my Mexican brothers and sisters. Thank you for watching. And of course, I can't forget my country, Kenya. Thank you, Kenyans, for watching and supporting Fishmonger Stories. From wherever you're watching from, please let us know so I can get a flag of your country to represent. Today, I have an itty-bitty African riddle to see if you are smarter than an average African child. And then I have a story to share with you. Are you ready? Are you ready, boys and girls? Thank you. Itty bitty riddle. If you have it, you want to share it. If you share it, you don't have it. What is it? If you have it, you want to share it. If you share it, you don't have it. What is it? If you have it, you want to share it. If you share it, you don't have it. What is it? Yes. If you said a secret, you are correct. If you have a secret, you really want to share it. But once you share that secret, you don't have it. Can you be trusted with a secret? Is a secret when somebody tells you, can I trust you with a secret? Can you keep a secret? Is it a secret anymore? Let's find out from this story. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Nikwaramugi. My story today comes from the coastal region of Kenya, or famously known as the Swahili coast. This is where we find the community of the Mjikenda, or famously known as the 9 tribes of the Mjikenda that live along the coastal region of Kenya. Oh, the Mjikenda. Are you ready for a story? Can I tell you a story? The Mjikenda and the Swahili coast. They give us a great poetry. They give us great shahiri. They give us great sayings. They give us great proverbs. And one of those famous proverbs or sayings that come from the Swahili coast says this: Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. It says this. I repeat, Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. Can you repeat that with me? Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. Yes, which means there will be consequences and repercussions. Yes, Utaona cha Mtema Kuni means you will see the suffering of Mtema Kuni, or you will see the pain and the agony of the firewood collector. Mtema Kuni is also known as a firewood collector. Are you ready for a story of Mtema Kuni, or a firewood collector? So when the Swahili coast say Utaona cha Mtema Kuni, it means you will see what the firewood collector saw. You will see the consequences and the repercussions that the firewood collector saw. Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. You will see the consequences that the firewood collector saw. That is what the saying says. Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. You will see the consequences that the firewood collector saw. Are you ready for a story? Can I tell you a story? Hadithi hadithi. You say hadithi njo. Hadithi hadithi. Hadithi njo. Paukwa, pakawa, sani, ya mchele, giza, ya mwizi, kiboko, ya mtoto mkorofu. Opi yaide, oh, opi yaide, opi yaide, lukama. Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. You will see the fireworks and the consequences that the firewood collector saw. Can I tell you a story? Oh, among the Swahili coast, oh, there was a man known as Mtema Kuni, or a firewood collector. This man, his job predominantly would mean he would go up to the mountains, or sometimes into the valleys, to look for dry fire sticks, or to chop down fallen trees and chop them into firewood, and tie them nicely and bring them back to the villages and sell them for money. This was the job of Mtema Kuni. This was the job of the firewood collector. Go up into the hills, go down into the valley, look for sticks that have fallen, look for dry trees, chop them down, and chop firewood, tie them into bundles, and bring them back to the villages. And so him and his wife would sell firewood in the marketplace, and that is how they made their income. Can you say Mtema Kuni? Mtema Kuni, the firewood collector. His job was to go fetch firewood, chop them down, and bring them and sell them to the community. Are you ready for a story? Can I tell you a story? So one day, this Mtema Kuni, he went on his usual route looking for firewood in the wilderness. Oh, he had his usual axe with him. And as he went, he saw a beautiful dry gogo tree that had fell on its own. And he said, oh, nimebarikiwa. I have been blessed today. I have found a nice dry gogo tree. All I have to do is use my axe to chop it down. Easy job. Chop it down, tie it, and bring it to the marketplace and sell this gogo tree. Oh, he was so happy when he saw that a go-go tree had already dried and had fallen down on its own. Oh, he lifted up his axe, and as he was about to chop down the go-go tree spoke to him. Yes! The tree spoke to him and said, "Please, please, do not chop me," said the go-go tree. "Please, please, do not chop me." And the firewood collector, Mtema Kuni, he looked at the go-go tree and said, "Hey, me that you see here, I have come to chop. My only reason for existence is to chop firewood. Please, if I can't chop you, give me something to chop." "Please, please," said the go-go tree, "don't chop me, please. Please, please," said the, "Hey," said Mtema Kuni, "me that you see here, I have come to chop. My only reason for existence is to chop. If I can't chop you, give me something to chop." And the go-go tree looked at him and said, "Please, you see down there, there is a stick. There is a stick. There is a stick. If you spare me and take that stick, yes, that stick will bring fortune upon your family. Please, do not chop me. Take that stick, and that stick will bring fortune upon your family." "Hey, me that you see, I have come to chop. My only reason for existence is to chop. If I can't chop you, give me something I can chop." And Mtema Kuni, he looked at that a small little tree, little twig of a tree. What do you think he did? Yes, he spared the go-go tree. And the go-go tree told him, "Please don't chop me. Take that stick with you. Take it home with you. That stick will bring fortune upon your family. Take that tree with you. And when you get to your house, close all the doors. Close all the windows. And sing to that little stick. And that stick will bring fortune upon your family." And Mtema Kuni, he took the stick. He looked at it. And he went back to his house, saying, "If this doesn't work, I will come back tomorrow and I will chop you. I will chop you," said Mtema Kuni. So he took the stick and he went home. When he got to his house, he got inside. His wife was not there. So he shut the door, he shut the window. And he put the stick on the floor. And he started to sing for the stick. "Chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede." And as he sang, the stick got up and started to sway back and forth. "Chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede, haya haya, chomana." And as the stick swayed back and forth, the stick started to spit out coins upon coins upon coins upon coins upon coins upon coins. "Chomana dede, haya haya, chomana dede, haya haya." And as it sang, "Chomana dede, haya haya," and the stick, it spun coins and coins upon coins upon coins upon coins on the floor. And before you know it, there was a huge pile of money, coins on the floor. Oh, can I tell you a story? Are you ready for a story? Mtema Kuni, he took the stick firstly and hid it under his bed. And he took the pile of corn and put it tight in his bosom. He went to the marketplace. He was able to buy himself meat. He was able to buy himself some clothes. He was able to buy himself some oil, sweet smelling oils from Zanzibar, and he was smelling good. He was able to buy his wife some clothes. He was able to buy some high-end salts. Oh, the following morning, his wife went to the marketplace to sell firewood. Oh, guess what Mtema Kuni did? He went under the bed, brought the stick out, Chomana dede, hayaya 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 chomana. And as he sang, the stick, it swayed back and forth, and started to spit out coins on the floor. The stick was spitting out coins on the floor. The stick was spitting out coins on the floor. Chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana. Oh, can I tell you a story? Every morning, all Mtema Kuni did was wait for his wife to go to the marketplace, and he would go under the bed. Mtema Kuni, he stopped working. Chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede. Every morning, chomana dede, chomana dede, chomana dede, chomana dede, chomana dede. Spit coins, spit coins, spit. Take the coins. And before you know it, Mtema Kuni, he was able to save money and build himself a house. Before you know it, Mtema Kuni's house was filled with delicious things to eat and delicious things to drink. Chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede, hayaya chomana dede. It wasn't long, the villagers could see the change in Mtema Kuni's lifestyle. Oh, he had good clothes. Oh, he had a new house. Oh, he had delicious things to eat and delicious things to drink. And his wife, people at the marketplace, they started to talk behind Mtema Kuni's back. They confronted the wife and said, "Your husband must be consulting with a magician or stealing money from somewhere." Oh, every day they accosted the wife and said, "Your husband must be consulting with a magician or stealing money from somewhere." Every day they accosted the woman and said, "Your husband must be consulting with a magician or stealing money from somewhere." Every day, your husband must be consulting a magician or stealing money from somewhere. Oh, it wasn't long. The wife, she had had enough. And she confronted the husband, Mtema Kuni, like a good wife, and said, "People are saying that you are consulting a magician or stealing money. Where is our money coming from?" Mtema Kuni, he refused, because remember, he was told, "Do not tell the secret to anybody." And so, he kept his lips shut. Oh, and like a good wife, she put on pressure before Mtema Kuni said, "Enough is enough. Come inside." Mtema Kuni, he brought his wife inside the house, shut the window, shut the door, and said, "Whatever I tell you is a secret. You cannot tell anybody, between you and I." Mtema Kuni, he went under the bed and brought out the stick. Chomana dede. He put it on the floor and started to sing for it. He said, "I sing for the stick, and the stick gives us money." Chomana dede, haya chomana dede, haya chomana dede, haya. The stick did not move. Chomana dede, haya chomana dede, haya chom. The stick did not move. Chomana dede, haya chomana dede, haya chom. The stick did not move. And he said, "This is what I do. I sing to the stick every day, and the stick spits out coins at me." Stick spits out coin. Stick, chomana dede. Chomana dede, haya. The third time, as he sang, "Chomana dede, haya chomana dede, haya chomana dede," the stick rose, and before you know it, the stick rose, and the stick started to whip Mtema Kuni and his wife. The stick, chomana dede, the stick started to whip Mtema Kuni and his wife. As the stick whipped them, they could not scream loud enough. They could not run through the window. They could not run through the door. And the stick whipped them. The stick whoop and whoop and whoop and whoop and whoop Mtema Kuni and his wife till wakazirai, they passed out. Ladies and gentlemen, when they woke up, you should have seen all the wounds from their feet all the way to their head, from the whipping and whipping that they got from the stick, just because he could not keep a secret. Is it a secret? Once you share it, can you be trusted with a secret? That is the consequences of Mtema Kuni. Utaona cha Mtema Kuni. You will see what Mtema Kuni saw, what the wood collector saw. Until next week, thank you for watching Fishmonger Stories. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share from our playlist. Until next week, we want to say asante sana, obrigado, gracias, shukriya, arigato, dankeschön, oh, Mexi, Katonda aoku sekere. Thank you for watching. Until next week. Chomana dede, haya 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 chomana dede, haya